Hey there, Mavs, and welcome to High School 101. So in this PowerPoint and in these series of videos, you're going to be learning all about important things you should know for high school. Things like credits, things like supports, things to help you be successful in high school, learning about the importance of attendance, getting to know your counselors, and things like that. So that's what we're going to cover in these series of videos. Stop right here and pause if you have not taken the pre-survey on the very first slide of this PowerPoint. If you haven't taken that, please take that for us. Pause this video, go back to the first slide and take that pre-survey, okay? So right now in this video, I'm gonna cover the high school website, important information, where to find it, and the counseling center, okay? So I'm just on the front of this high school website. I think I'm on the calendar tab. And these tabs and information on the website has a lot of useful things that can probably answer a lot of the questions that you have. Calendar, contact information, staff directory. If your parents want to get in touch with a teacher, they could use the staff directory right here on the high school website. List of classes and things that you have available to you at the high school. Things like athletics. If you have any questions about sports, this is a good place to start. What sports are offered, who to get in contact with, and how to join a sport, things like that. Right here on students and parents, we have things like extracurriculars. We get a lot of questions about clubs available and things to join at the high school. This has things like band, theater, and a list of different clubs, how to get in contact with the advisor of that club and how to join. There's a list of them on this high school website. A lot of good information. And then I'm also going to show you important things about the counseling center. Okay, so I'm just going to the counseling tab and I'm going to click on counseling center. So that's an old picture. These are your counselors. Okay, so this is me. I am Miss Sansom and we go by last name, as well as we have a migrant and multilingual counselors, Mr. Valencia and Miss Hueso. Mr. Tarver is our College and Career Center counselor. And so they go by last name. And on the high school website, you can see, you can look up your last name and see who your counselor is. Okay, this is Mrs. Holloway. This is Miss Feline. This is Miss Gonzalez. And then that's me, Mrs. Sansom. So I'm going to go back to the high school website right here. In the counseling tab, if you scroll down, you can find who your counselor is right here, by last name or a multilingual migrant. And you can actually sign up to see your counselor just straight from your Chromebook. If you have a question or you want to meet with your counselor for any reason, if you click this red link right here, it will actually bring you to our calendar and you can pick a time that's available and you can sign up to see us. We get an instant alert like, hey, John wants to see us this Wednesday at 9 a.m. You use that email and that link to show to your teacher, hey, I have an appointment with my counselor at 9. You come into the counseling center and we will write you a pass back to class. Okay. So that's new and it's amazing. Use it. If you have a question or you want to see your counselor, sign up to see us, or you can email us. Our email's right here. If your parents want to email us or reach out to us, here is our phone number and our emails. If you scroll down, it has information on just different support staff in the counseling center, as well as we have something called COD. COD is counselor of the day. So if you ever need to speak to a counselor right away, maybe your counselor isn't available that day, or if you want to report a concern about a friend, if you want to talk to somebody, anything, any emergency or crisis situation, or you're feeling, some type of way, you can come into the counseling center. You can always have a counselor available to you. I want you guys to know that. So please, if you need to speak to someone right away, please come to the counseling center. There's always a counselor available to you. Okay, so I'm going to scroll back up, and this high school website and underneath the counseling tab has a lot of good information. If you're looking for your high school and beyond plan and working on that, that's in the College and Career Center tab. You click on that and then you go to high school and beyond right here on the right. This is how you log on to your high school and beyond plan right here on My School Data. If you want a copy of your transcript, counselors cannot give out copies of transcripts. It has to be requested through Parchment right here. You click on Parchment and you create an account and you can have your official transcript sent to you or anyone who needs it. Also underneath this counseling tab, we get a lot of questions about running START. this Running Start has great information. How do I apply? What is it? Or if you're thinking about going into Running Start, the high school website has a lot of good information and is a really good place to start if you have questions about Gear Up. Gear Up is our amazing support partner here at the high school that offers services like tutoring that are starting up and when they offer it, which is in the library before school, after school, and during all your lunches. We're going to have a separate video about support services. As well as the last thing I want to show you in the Counseling Center is resources available to you in the community if you are seeking mental health help or in crisis right away. We have community resources and phone numbers to call, as well as if you're thinking about seeking mental health support. It is right here. We have a list of community resources. And then one more last thing I want to show you is if you scroll down, it's really cool. If you scroll down, and I'm on the Counseling Center on the high school website, is the Calming Room right underneath our picture. Click here to visit the Calming Room. And this website was designed by the district, and it has tons of cool links, things like meditation, sounds and music. They even have a live camera to the zoo, different things, hotlines, numbers to call. Yeah, live animal cameras. If you just need a place to relax at home or at school. This has a lot of really good links if you're feeling anxious, and ways to support you, as well as coping mechanisms. Not a lot of people know that we have this, but you do have a link to the Calming Room on the high school website. That is it for this video introducing you to the high school website, High School 101, and your counselors.